Everyone, I was going. Oh, say hello to Melvin. How are you? He just came up. This is my cat. This is my cat, Melvy. Melvin, say hello. How are you? See, he's quite the rascal. Today I was talking to the neighbors, and he's like, "Yeah, oh yeah, Melvin comes in here with my 4 dogs, or something like that. Something sort of like that." And okay, so I thought I would show you around my apartment. I thought I'd show everybody around my apartment. But before we do that, well, let's see. This is the living room. So I was going to show you all my favorite parts of my living room. So one of my favorite things is, this is a picture I drew for my daughter Cleopatra, who I love very, 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 very much. And I did this when Cleopatra's mom was in the hospital, or when she was on bed rest with her first blood clot when she was pregnant. And I sat by the bed and drew this when she was in a lot of pain. So it's something really special to me, and I'll read it to you. It says, "Mom has been in the hospital and is now on bed rest. This gave me the time to draw you a picture. It is your first one. You are just 9 weeks old today. I can't wait to hold you in my arms. I love you so much, even though we haven't met." And I did this for my daughter, and then it's got a big octopus on there. So there it is, yeah. And then I did this other one for my daughter. I did this right after her mom left me. And I think it was like 5 months before I got to see my daughter. It was like 5 months. I just begged and begged for supervised visits, but for anything. I just didn't want to tear that bond, but it was really, really tough. So it's a little tree house, and it says Cleo, and this is probably one of my favorite pictures I've ever done. I think it just turned out really neat, and I hope Cleopatra likes it someday when I get to give it to her. I don't get to give her anything at this point. Yeah, I don't get to give her anything right now. That's been taken away from me. So this is a bunny rabbit I drew. This is what I drew the first Easter she was gone. So this was like, when's Easter? I don't know, about 4 months after. I hadn't seen her for like 4 months, and this was my first rabbit I drew her, and it was her first Easter, so I did 1 rabbit. And then on the second Easter, I said, you know what, I'll do 2 rabbits this Easter. And it says, "Happy Easter, Cleo." And then it's got the crosses in the background, because that's what Easter's all about. It's all about forgiveness, actually. It's all about being forgiving. And let me see what else we have in here. We got some of my plants. I think this is a cabbage. This is a big old cabbage I've been growing. You can't even see how huge it is, but if you look next to my head, it's like as big as my head. It's huge. It's really big. And I have a fern right there and a few of my roses. I really love roses. And, oh, this is one of my favorite things. And it's pictures of Cleo. My sister Catherine got these for me made. And there is St. Michael, the Archangel, protecting over my Cleopatra. I try to pray to him a lot for you, although I haven't been doing as good a job as I should. Oh, and here's one of the other archangels. This is Archangel Gabriel. So there's 3 archangels that we know about by name. Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Raphael. And Catherine, my sister, has her firstborn son is named Raphael. So it's a special name. So I think this is a broccoli or cauliflower, maybe. Probably a cauliflower. And then here's my little statue of Saint Rita and all my stereo equipment. And oh, here's Jesus. Say hi, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, this is my bike. This is a 1984 Schwinn Paramount. Very, very, very cool. Although, things are just good for helping out people. But I was pretty happy God gave me this bike. I got it really cheap. I got it for $125 and a pound of coffee. So I thought it was a pretty good deal because usually they cost like $1,000. So here's a couple pictures of my daughter Cleo. When she was a baby, oh man, she loved me so much. She loved me so much. I remember when she was about 1 year old, and I think she knew what I was going through with her mom, and I think she had a lot of sympathy for me because when I would hold her, she would pat me on the back. She would go doo 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 doo, and try to comfort me. It was one of the sweetest things I've ever experienced. And here is my sister Michelle and her husband Joe and her 4 babies. This is her oldest baby and the first baby this was my dad's first grandchild. So the first person in the family to have a baby is Mary. So she's the oldest one. And then there's Joe and Catherine and Julia. Or Julia and Catherine? I get those two confused. And then here's my sister Teresa and her husband Scott and Claire and Neil. And here is a magnet that Christine drew me. And here's another magnet I did for Christine. And it says early morning. And it says, I wiggle more, but she seems quiet. Except I misspelled quiet. And moves with me by Jacob Mice. I thought that was a really sweet poem. So I was always trying to write poems. So here's another poem I wrote for Christine. It says, Mom, her breast has grown, and this is sweeter. Her hair has grown, and this is sweeter. Her belly has grown, and this is sweeter. And I wrote that for her when she was pregnant, and I thought it was really a sweet little thing. Uh-oh, Melvie wants out. Okay. Let's let Melvin out. Say hi. Say bye-bye, Melvie. It's raining. I don't know why he wants to go outside. Here's my garden that I've been working on. Ooh, look at that garden. All right. Pretty neat garden, right? It's evening time. It's evening time. Okay. So I'll show you the rest of the house real quick, but I don't want to make it too long because these videos take forever to upload because I don't have Wi-Fi. I'm too poor. So here's my kitchen. I got all my thrift store equipment here. I got all of this of the thrift. Every single thing. Thrift, 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 thrift. All of it. Every single thing. And this is my bathroom. I don't know why you would want to see my bathroom, but well, there it is. And let me see if we can get some lights in here. And here are a whole bunch of toys I got from my daughter. And this would be her room if she got to stay with me. But I don't think that's going to happen for a little while. But I'll never give up hope. And I can't wait till I get her 50-50. Even if it takes me till she's... I said I'd give up when she's 17. That's what I said. I said I'll give up when she's 17. If she doesn't want to live with me the last year before she turns 18, that's her choice. I'm going to respect her as a woman at that point. But until she's 17, she's going to be a girl. And I'm going to have to... She's going to have to listen to Dad. Or she's going to have to know that her dad's going to fight to be in her life every single moment. So, this is where I say my prayers. I spend a lot of time right here. This is where I talk to the Creator and His Son. Yeah, there's the face of Jesus. Saint Veronica wiped his face when he was being crucified. So we know what he looks like. I think I kind of look like Jesus sometimes. When I had long hair, I think I really looked like him too. Well, I think that's pretty much the whole apartment. Oh, this is the big giant red lamp from Catherine, from my sister Catherine. So, yeah, look at that big lamp. So, there we go. There's everybody. Love you, everybody. I love you. 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 I love you.